Hey, so we're making teapot bodies today. Oh, unless I have no connection. Hi guys. So we're making teapots today, which should be kind of cool. We're not going to make them fully. I'm just going to make parts of them today, and then we're going to put them together tomorrow. It doesn't seem like my Wi-Fi is working really well, so if it is really horrible, let me know, and I'm just going to end the video. But um, yeah, so we're going to follow suit with the really simplistic form, and just make, like, really chill round teapots. Hmm. Well, if you consider 500 grams big, sure. Simple. We're just making round teapots, just simple, chill, run-of-the-mill, round Gong Fu teapots. No double wall, just super, super chill forms. And we have a little bit of time. I have a student who's coming at 4. That's in an hour and a half from now. So my hope is we can make the bodies of all these in that amount of time. The bodies and, like, all the spouts and all that fun stuff, and then we'll deal with, trimming and attaching and all that tomorrow. 50 milliliters, kidding? I used to make 50 milliliter teapots all the time, um, not so much anymore, but they were great at the time. These ones are gonna be around, 200 milliliters, which is big for me, but probably not big in general. I haven't actually made a teapot in a while. I kinda forgot how to do it, so we'll see how this goes. What I will say is I don't really like the form that we have right here. That's okay. Well, I don't mind that actually. Is that okay? Yeah, I don't know if that one counts, you know what I mean? Because that was like a one-off situation. Hi, hi. How are you guys? Welcome in. Um, the big thing that I am gonna do about these ones though is they are gonna be slightly more functional than like some other stuff because it's gonna have a slightly wider top. Um, where if I was going purely aesthetic or closer to the aesthetics, I would do a little bit more of a narrow top, which aesthetically I like more. Maybe actually we'll do a couple of those too. And I'm just doing a little bit of the gallery now, and we're gonna actually add the coil later on and deal with that. But again, that's not for today. Actually, you know what? I wasn't planning on, huh? Because I'm gonna add something to the top of these later, I guess I don't actually want to take them off the wheels. So I guess we'll just take them off the bat. We haven't done that in a while. So there's one, and we're gonna make 6 of them. Yeah, definitely not my intention. I don't usually work in a production style for teapots. So you call it what? You know, I was always wondering if the earth was flat. I'm glad you came in here to tell me. Thanks, Flame. So 6 teapots is what we're going for today. And yeah, easy, simple. Again, we're gonna make the 6 bodies, the spouts, lids, and then we'll do everything else tomorrow. I have yet to trim all the cups that we made together the other day. I wrapped them up and then it rained for 2 days straight. So it's been, oh my God, Steven, you're so good to me, dude. Um, it's rained for 2 days, so they haven't dried at all. Oh, is it? Ugh, thank you, Ken. I appreciate that. I knew this guy was giving me misinformation. Ricardo, my God, you're so good to me. Oh my God, Yellow, I'm gonna make so many pots for you today. So excited for it too. So let's make this one have a slightly narrow top. What's up, C? How are you? I probably do, Dio. Come get it for me. Yellow, I've never been able to make a pot ever. Obviously, dude. Guys, you gotta come here, clean it for me. I need I need someone to do the whole behind the back clean up situation for me. California? I was just in California. What do you do out in California? I'm in Connecticut, Janine. How about you? Where are you about? What do you think of that? Yellow, I need your opinion on this one. You're the most important person in here right now. Tell me, what do you think? Thanks, kind. Oh, I need to see this. I need to see this nice muted message. These are lacquerware. Thanks. I didn't know. How do you know? I lack all my wares. Right? That's what I was honestly thinking the exact same thing, kitten. What? In Maine? Do you do any pottery yourself? There's an awesome pottery tour happening right now for the next 3 hours in Massachusetts. You should go down south if you feel like it. So probably a schlep. It's 2 hours for me too. No link. It doesn't really matter. Honestly, you can make them super thin and it's fine. You do worry if there's a thin part. It's not that it would crack, but it might slump in on itself if it's too thin. Kinds. I just started a couple days ago, so I haven't quite. At the moment, this is a hobby. This is my 8th day making pottery. So thanks, mom. Oh, that's super cool. And where can we see some of these painted pots? Cool. That's all we're doing. Yeah, no worries, Link. My most beloved piece is any piece that you like, Yellow. Honestly, your opinion means so much to me. All I ever think about is what Yellow would think of me, you know? Of course you know, you're Yellow. That's awesome. And what are you making, Mac? Yeah, this is porcelain. This is 92700 porcelain from Sheffield. It's a cone 10 through 13 porcelain. Yeah, this is my 8th day, yeah. For you, Yellow, I can do whatever you want. Yeah, a little bit of a different kind of clay, most likely, unless you're talking about making, porcelain over there. Honestly, see, anything for Yellow. Okay, there's a lump of schmutz at the bottom of this. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Tony, oh my god, stop, you're gonna make me blush. Wait, Yellow, you can make pottery without a wheel? Tell me more. This is the first I'm hearing. Again, 8 days in, I don't know anything about this. What can you make without a wheel? Yeah, I already responded to you, Tony. Say something different, bud. Ask for a countdown or something. Come on. Be more exciting. My god. Seriously? That sounds pretty cool, Yellow. I've never heard of anybody just doing it without a wheel. I didn't know that was possible. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to throw this one. There's something schmutzy in the bottom here, but we'll try our best. Oh my god, Clay. I've been waiting for you to come in here all day, and now you just decide to join? I don't know how I feel about that, man. Feeling a little mistreated, a little underappreciated, all those things. They really aren't kidding. It's like the same thing over and over again. Thanks, Jeff. I taught myself. So I don't know what's happening. Oh, Hunter, it's only a hilarious issue if you were here with me, and then we would make it nice and fun. What's new, Jeff? Tell me everything. Yellow, I don't get the angle you're going at. I'm for it, but you're all over the place, man. I can't quite figure out your angle of trolling, but I do appreciate you. Oh my god, here we go. This is what I've been waiting for. Tell me, Yellow. What's this good technique you got for me? I've been waiting for it all day. We're gonna have this one a little bit wider here. Actually, let's push out the side. My teacher was myself, Jeff. I'm from Ottawa. Where are you from? I'm gonna put a shot the side just a little bit here, make it a little bit more angular. Right? I see, Kenan, I feel the same way. Oh my god. I will do anything for you, Yellow. Sam, yes, we're making teapots today. Just very simple, non-double walled teapot bodies. Nothing crazy. Just super easy teapots. Thanks, Mom. Appreciate you. I fire wood, Jeff, and I fire to cone 12, or I fire soda to cone 11. Oh my god, Yellow. You're so good to me. That being said, Jeff, I got a Seattle Pottery Supply sent me a free sample of clay that they haven't sold yet. That's just kind of like a test clay that I think is going to go out to the public in a couple months. And they asked me to like check it out and try it out. So we're going to use that together pretty soon. Where did I learn soda? Um, Someone close by built a soda kiln right when I moved back to this state. Isn't the tool my fist yellow? All right. God, I'm not used to just like taking things off the bat. I really don't like it. But for the sake of how we're going to work today, I'm just going to try it out. Not yet, kidding. We'll get the stoneware eventually. I wanted to burn through the last of my this box of porcelain, and then we have, let's see, we have 75 pounds more porcelain to go through, and then I have 60 pounds of stoneware ish. Um, so we'll switch out, and then I'll go up and buy more stoneware. 8 days, Jeff. Oh my God, Amelia, so good to me. Thank you. Right on, Mac. That's awesome. Well, porcelain is the same as stoneware. The only difference, the only reason that I use it is the color. Mm. So, like, there's a glaze I use called Ayumi, and on stoneware it comes out green, and on porcelain it comes out this beautiful baby blue. I've done it many times, kid, and I I have no way to fire it though. Oh my God! Thanks for subbing, guys. No, I'm too poor for gold yellow. You just gotta lend me some of your yellow, and I'll put it into the pots for me. Oh my God! Another help to review message. These are my favorites. Honestly, getting to click the button to see what filth is said. Oh God, I love it. Oh, I can't even read that one. Bummer. From Texas. What are you doing there, Thomas? Yeah, porcelain, I mean, so here's the deal. The only difference between porcelain and stoneware is the connection point. You have to work a little faster, the color's different, and then if you want to add a handle, you have to make sure things are wet. If things are too dry, they'll just crack right off. So everything has to be done a little bit wetter. That's really the only difference. Yeah, when we make plates, I'll use the fist technique. I'll fist so much clay for you. Don't worry, bud. But we're not making plates today. I want to make these teapots. Retired? What did you do before? So aesthetically, I actually don't really like these tops being as open as this, but functionally, it's a lot easier to get tea in and out of. So um, I don't like that I'm doing this, but I like that they will be more functional. Mm. Puer, yellow. I'm drinking a 2014 Puer at the moment. All right, Puer. Nice. That's awesome. What are you gonna do with your downtime? What's up, George? Well, I'm sorry to hear it, Thomas. I'm glad to have you here. Oh, you know it, yellow. When are you coming over? Been waiting for you to invite yourself for a first date for all the last like 4 lives in a row, and you haven't done it yet, man. Hi, hi. So what I'm doing with this yellow thing, not that anybody cares, I'm making a mark for the gallery, and this is gonna show how big we need our lids to be. And I'll do more later. I'm actually gonna attach a whole top section to the gallery later on, but that's not for now. Oh my God, guys, we're cranking through these. All right, 2 more bodies, and then we're gonna make lids. and then we're gonna make spouts, and then my student will probably be here, and I'll have to leave. So I think we're gonna do um, maybe the slightly narrower top on this one. Are they? India, that's awesome. Thanks, Asher. Appreciate you. Yellow, I am in my bedroom. A plate like this, 75 bucks. What makes spouts your favorite, kid? And tell me about them. Thomas, I'm from the States. Where are you from? Well, you already said, didn't you? I'm from Northia. How much are you looking to spend, man? This one was about 25 bucks. Hi, hi. Yeah, a lot of people from India today. Cool. Be fun to go back to India at some point. Uh, I bring the clay up and down to make sure that the clay is fully kind of pushed together. Porcelain has this tendency of having like hard patches and soft patches. I don't wedge my clay, and so I'm using it to kind of like emulsify the clay and then wedging it together at the same time. Gotcha, that makes sense. Hey, what part are you messing up on? And then I'm happy to talk about it. But if you're not making a teapot, the steps are going to be a little bit different. I don't wedge my clay because I don't like wedging. I do enough things and I don't want to do that one. And you don't need to. Wedging is not necessary unless you're reclaiming clay. If you're buying clay, it's pre-pugged. Just cut it to the size you want and slap it together into a ball and you're good to go. This one's going to be a little bit more elongated. Mm. Right? It's not really to get air bubbles out, it's to make sure the clay body is one homogeneous stage. But I mean, it does get rid of air bubbles too, but it's really just to make sure it's all together in the same consistency. It's really what I'm trying to say. Um, they are yellow if you're into really gross English style tea, or if you like herbal infusions. We are making teapots today, Natalie. We're making 6 teapots. We're not gonna make them so usually I make all the teapots from start to finish by the so we have start with a ball of clay and then we finish the whole teapot by the end of the live video. But I wanted to make these a little bit different because the forms are so basic and they're not like a lot going on to them. There's no undulations, there are no motions, they're not double walled. I kind of want to try to make them in more of a production context and see if I like that more. Yeah, right. I mean, I wedge clay for my students because I have them use my reclaimed porcelain unless they pay for a bag. This porcelain comes incredibly soft, and so it makes more sense to have them use reclaim that's a little bit firmer because I forgot to cover it up or something like that. Mm. We're making 6 today, just 6. I only had an hour and a half or have an hour and a half to do all 6 of them, but, uh, ah, boy, oh boy, I'm gonna break stuff. So we don't have a ton of time today before my student comes, but we're just gonna kind of crank through all the bodies of the six. And thanks, Natalie. I appreciate it. I've been doing it for a while, so I would hope that at this point that it would go somewhat quickly. But all right, I was drinking matcha out of this one, and now I'm drinking puer out of this one. Welcome in. I don't think we get a lot of people from Turkey. That's cool. Natalie, remind me, do you make pottery or have you started making pottery yet? I can't remember what we talked about. Okay, what shape? I don't know what shape we're gonna go for this one. Germany, hi. Bye, kitten. Thanks for hanging. You know what? This teapot, if I do it right, I think we're gonna try to make an angular one. We'll see. Hell yeah. I just met a woman. She just moved back here from North Carolina. She wanted to find a cool pottery studio, and I was kind of being discouraging towards her because she was looking for a very specific thing that doesn't really exist out here. But I'm hoping that she can find the community she wants. It's just I don't know if she's gonna find it in this town. Cool. That's kind of a cool shape, right? I hope you do. Where are you located again? What? Well, if you come in, if you get work at a craft center and you guys want to hire a potter to come do a teapot workshop or something like that, let me know. Um, I'm live relatively often. I'd say like every other day, but it just depends on like where we're. This isn't wide enough for me. So I probably will go tonight later again. But we're not going to be making. We're going to be wrapping up mystery boxes. So I sell these $50 mystery boxes of my pottery and $100 mystery boxes once a year, or sorry, twice a year. Once in August and once in December. And so we need to wrap them up together. And I wanted to do it with you guys so you could see what was actually going into each one, and we could decide what goes into each box together. Thanks, Susie. South Africa. Gotcha. That's right. Because I think we were talking about, so I was supposed to do a workshop in South Africa at one point, and it didn't work out. It was on my fault. I'm not very good at following up communications with people. So okay, cool. I'll make that more angulated later. But I think this will be a cool teapot. Not really. I wanted to go simple, and then I did a kind of a different shape. That's okay. Okay. Okay, that's all six bodies. So let's start making the lid. We'll start with this lid first. I got these nifty double-sided calipers to make measurements. Susie, teapots. for a really long time were my favorite thing. It fluctuates. So sometimes it's double walled stuff, sometimes it's teapots, sometimes it's orchid pots, sometimes it's me or different types of tea bowls. It really kind of changes um, with my mood and the seasons and stuff like that. Oh yeah, no, 100%. I would love to do that. I just don't really know about how to getting it started because I don't remember who I was talking to about that original workshop. And I tried to look it up after we talked the other day, and I couldn't find the conversation. Um, I don't know if where I was talking to them, but I'm not even sure who it was that I. But it would be great to do. If I could just break even, I'd be psyched. I don't need to make any money on that. The trip itself is the money. Oh, speaking of which, trips, I got offered a potential residency yesterday. Um, it'd be like the things aren't really in stone. It's with these two stone sculptor guys, and I'd be the pottery part of the residency program. But it'd be essentially like I think this is the rough idea. It's a month once a year, every year for the foreseeable future, in the middle of Italy. So that'd be super cool. Thank you, Natalie. I'd love that. I do sell these. Oh my god, so creative. Okay, what? Me? The pot? Come on, bud. Ridiculous. Uh, okay, so calipers. We take measurements on one side. This is the side of the width. This is the width of our pot now, or width of the lid. So this one I'm going to make really sharp. So this that's round, this the part that's round is going to be very sharp when it's finished. But not for today. For today, again, we're just going to make all the parts of it, and then we will connect, trim, and caress tomorrow. But I do sell everything. It's all on my website. I only have like 16 pieces available at the moment. But again, I will do the mystery boxes. I kind of stopped when I was talking about that a second ago. But I have $50 mystery boxes and $100 mystery boxes. It's my only sale that actually sells out in like 5 minutes. The first one I did, I think, sold out, and we sold 42 mystery boxes in 3 minutes or something. I think on my first drop, that was pretty cool. I've done six so far. Bell Hill Pottery, Susie. And if anybody buys something while I'm live ever, this is a perpetuating thing. If you ever see me live and you buy something and you let me know that you did, I'll send you a little free piece. If you're in a different country, you have to message me on Instagram. We can talk about it. The shipping's really expensive, and so I don't have it preset to for you to be able to buy it. But I do ship anywhere USPS ships to. Awesome. Thanks, Susie. I'm not making pots anymore. Yellow no. Oh, good, Susie. Makes life easier. Ooh, there's some nice schmutzy clay here. I don't usually caress my clay to this extent unless yellow's in the room. Nope, we're making, lids now. Okay, I'm just gonna take this chunk off. There's, like, a piece of grossness right there. I'll take a look. It's mostly it would be, like, to cover the plane ticket, and then, like, if I had a place to stay, that's all I really need. Like, outside of financial whatever, I don't think I really need anything. It would mostly just be for the trip to be able to fly out there. What do I do? Occasionally, I like to go hiking, and I like to play with my dog, and all those fun things. So we're gonna make a little nubbin here. So that's the top of our teapot, our lid there. I may have made this too thin now. Yeah, the typical stuff. But Natalie, the best way to get a hold of me is over on Instagram. I don't look at my emails ever, so if anybody ever sends me an email, I probably won't respond, which is why I've missed out on a bunch of cool opportunities. But I just hate email so much. Susie, this is my ninth day doing pottery. So just started. It's really, really easy. I'm always shocked by how hard people say it is. Okay, this is the worst pen tool I've ever used in my entire life. I need to go find a different one. Hold on. Maybe there's one just in this bucket. Hold on. I can't ever use that tool again. That was awful. Horrible experience. I've been teaching a lot recently, and so all my tools are kind of like all over the place. Ah, way better. This is the tool we needed right here. I'm in Connecticut, Natalie, in the States. So I would fly out of like JFK or Hartford usually. I cut off too much clay. This one's not going to work for this lid. Let me see if I have a smaller lid. I don't think so. Oh no, this is the smallest one. All right, we'll try to make it work. Oops. Jaw, how would I not remember you? All those love letters you used to write me. It's kind of hard to forget. We're gonna redo this one. I screwed up. Thanks, Susie. Yeah, everybody said it's hard. I don't know why. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Jaw, this is my ninth day making pottery. So hopefully I'll get a little bit better. I know I'm not very good at the moment. I'll get there. Which tool? This tool? It's for measuring the lid of my pot. So I take the measurement of the interior of the of the gallery with my this caliper, and then on this side it's the width. Sharp, how are you? Tell me everything. How's your day been? What am I trying to make? I'm trying to make a little miniature fish, like a little anchovy job, but I'm struggling a little bit. Oh my god, you're handsome. Sharp, you came in the right time. Beat him up. I really love a tall nubbin. I think they're kind of fun. Um, no, I've never done any art outside of this before, so I'm in my friend's studio at the moment, and they just were like, "Have at it." So that's awesome. What book you get? I should see width of this. Ah, I cut into it. I screwed up, guys. Okay, cool. Amazing. I like that you asked permission too. Say hi to your husband for me. Lulu, what's up? How am I screwing this size up? Now this got me all flustered over here. I won't be able to see the picture at the moment, Sharp, as I have my do not disturb on, but yeah, cool. I appreciate that. Does he do any art himself? Okay, sounds good. Have fun brushing. All right. Thanks, Lulu. How's your day going? All right, here's our next measurement. I hope we have enough porcelain here to do all of the lids and the spouts. I'm kind of feeling like we might run out. What? That's cool. That's super cool. I'm not blushing, you're blushing. What do I do? Usually we go on walks together during our lives and just hang out, you know? Cool. We're in India. I've only been to India one time, many, many years ago. Cool. Where is that in India? North, south, mid? I don't really I only know a couple places there. That line can be taken off later. I don't really need to do it now. It can be a cover for whatever you want. This is gonna be the lid of a teapot though, but, you know, each his own. If you wanna use it to cover a bowl, at the moment, I'm making a, miniature pineapple. I have this idea for this, like, super cool thank you, Natalie, I really appreciate that. I have this really cool idea for this, like, miniature pineapple sculptural thing. I think it'll be cool. Pretty cool, pretty sweet, you know? Yeah, I used a You guys were really nice and sent me a bunch of money yesterday or 2 days ago whenever we had our last stream, and I bought, a bunch of tea, so we're gonna be trying some tea together soon. Oh my god, I can't wait. I got that vanilla puer that we were talking about, and then, another 400 grams of various puers. I got a mystery box too, which is kinda fun. Yeah. The beginning of time. Oh my god, that's exciting. Sharp. This is very sweet of you, thank you. I have, it's tasty. Is that what you usually drink? Oh, that sounds delicious, Susie. Also, Sharp, did your, the cane come? Thank you, Sharp. I can't, I'm wearing glasses. You're not gonna be able to see my eyes through them. Really? It's not there yet? I don't, Knight. Tell me all about it. I wanna hear everything. How do I do it? Tell me every step. I wanna hear. I'm very lucky to be one of those kind of people who caffeine doesn't really affect. So I can drink caffeinated tea right up to falling asleep, and it's like, doesn't really matter. But that's good to know. It's nice to have caffeine-free tea for just to have. Oh my god. Where'd you buy it from? That's a horrible timing. It's gonna come in the end of August. Okay, how did I measure this so poorly? Hold on. Hmm. Mm. From Maine? Jessica, how are you? I have not been to Dubai, no. Feel like I'm too poor to visit Dubai. Oh, yeah. Well, I can't drink coffee. Coffee will just knock me out completely. Bye-bye. Thanks for hanging. Yeah, what are you working on? Thank you, appreciate that. Very sweet of you. Um, I don't know which one I was measuring. Hold on. Okay, now I know what I was measuring. So we have 2 more lits to do, and then we can start working on spouts. Sounds good. Later, Jessica. Thanks for hanging. Hey, hi. What's up, Cassandra? If you want to, Ian. It's up to you, man. I know this is not the most interesting thing that we could be making right now, but, you know, she doesn't come in today. Thank you, appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. Kitten was here earlier, but it's late for her, so I'm honestly not surprised that she's gone. And I haven't seen Christina that often anymore, though she did show up the other day briefly. Hi, hi. How are ya? You do? Good. Well, you come to an adequate place for that. Agreed. What's up, puppy? It's okay. I know she's been super busy with dancing. Oh my god, what? I've never had it. I've kind of lucked out on that one. What? Eve, good on ya. This is my ninth day making pottery. What kind of stuff do you do? Okay. Okay. The worst. What do you do for work? From Germany. Cool. I want to go to Germany. I guess I was in Germany many years ago, but I don't even remember where it was. I know, that's how it works. Ian, this is my like ninth day doing pottery. I don't even know. Hopefully, this is my full-time job at some point. And thanks, Penguin. Appreciate it. How are you? Oh my God. Thank you, Craze. Appreciate that. Is the studio not big enough? Cassandra, let's say 5'11". Let's say I'm on the lower side. I'm 5'11 and a half, but let's just say I'm 5'11 for is saying a half. I'm so close to 6 foot, but 5'11's better. That's cool. How long you been doing that for? Oh my God. Everybody's in the rut right now. I mean, that works too, Christopher. And honestly, Sharp, that's how I feel about Olive. I run their little Roomba every day, and it just picks up like a disgusting amount of hair from her. Wow. Super long time. That's awesome. Well, I hope everybody feels better soon. Sounds good, Ian. I have to teach in 40 minutes, but we're definitely going to be done before that. Well, you know what? I'm very bad at misjudging time. I usually say we're going to take so long to do something, and then it takes a million years. Ooh, that's tough. I don't, Natalie. Well, maybe I do. I don't use it though. I feel like I've made a Discord, but I'm not sure. Yeah, of course. We are making teapots today. We're just making the parts for teapots. So we've made 6 bodies, 5 lids so far. Then we're gonna make the spouts next. Um, and then I have a student coming, so I'll be done for the day after that. And we're probably gonna do another live stream later on this evening, unless I just need to go to bed and pack up mystery boxes together. So I'm kind of tired already though, so we might do it tomorrow night instead. Awesome. Wait, actually, I don't understand what you're asking, Angel. I've been doing this for 9 days. Cassandra, I'm 30 something. I don't remember. Instagram, please, Natalie. Thanks, Link. Oh no. What? It was stressful. Why was it stressful? Oh, I'm making teapots today. 6 teapots, but we're just making the bodies. Usually, I make all the teapots in one sitting together with you guys, so we would end the video with 6 finished teapots. But that sounds like too much work today, and I just don't feel like it. I'm tired. But tonight we're going to be doing mystery boxes, or tomorrow night. I don't know. It was supposed to be yesterday. I ended up going to a an artist talk up in Great Barrington, Massachusetts, and it was good because I told you guys that I got offered a residency in Italy yesterday, so that'd be good. I do very lightly. Thanks, Penguin. Terracotta pottery. And why would you ever do that? I'm good. How you doing? Me? I'm playing with some clay. What are you doing? Oh, I see. I see. Cool. Looking forward to seeing. Okay, what are we doing? I wasn't paying attention. We're making spouts. Who hasn't, honestly? Cassandra, I'm doing whatever you want me to do. You tell me, I'll do it. Ah, I see. That's cool. That's very cool. I'm curious how it goes. Keep me posted, please. She's doing great. She's sound asleep in front of me. We had a really long day yesterday, so she's happy. You didn't? Yeah, I don't really do much on Instagram anymore. I just post there and tell people about updates, but I stream over on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. Pretty much like every other day, every day, every other day. Mm. So at the moment, we're just making our spouts, and spouts are essentially just bud vases with high tall necks. Oh, it's better over there for sure, George. That's why you guys get the good phone. Probably what? So terracotta fire is pretty low, so you'll probably be fine in the grand scheme of things. How are you gonna fire them? You too. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Yep. Is the TikTok personality is fake? Oh yeah, I would never lie to anybody on any media platform ever, or be anything but truthful. What am I doing again? I'm making a spout. I think this is probably done. I usually curve my spout up because everybody likes a curved spout, but um, I don't really feel like it, so we're just gonna leave it straight and boring. Actually, you know what? They need to be a little bit wider. I'm drinking puer at the moment. What are you having? Anything good? You're gonna fire it in a stove? Like what kind of stove? Oh my god. Thank you. Appreciate you. God, everybody's so good to me today. Wow, some serious air bubbles in this one. Nice. That's a good thing to do. It's a Sunday, right? It's Sunday there, right? If I wasn't teaching, I'd probably be doing the same. I was teaching all morning. I was trying to my luckily my midday class was rescheduled so I could chill a little bit. But when you say stove, do you mean kiln or do you mean stove? Just out of curiosity. Okay, cool. What's up, Gloria? I feel like these spouts aren't wide enough. We need a little bit of a girthier spout. Ah, and what temperature does your stove go to? There we go. That's a little bit of a girthier boy. There, Natalie. Keep me posted. We'll talk soon. Thanks for hanging out. There we go. Good. Well, I'm going to tell you right now that most terracottas, the lowest you're going to need to go to is about uh, 1800 degrees Fahrenheit. So if it can't go that hot, I would rethink what you're doing. Do you have access to a piece of ground that you could do a pit firing in? Because that would be better for you. Do I know Bavaria? Have I heard of Bavaria before? Yes. Do I know anything about Bavaria? No. I'm an uneducated guy from the States, so I don't know much of anything. Good. I mean, you can certainly try to do it in your stove, just nothing will happen. I mean, you'd have more success if you just put it into a fireplace. Wow, this is a little chubby spout. Yep. I have a couple electric kilns and I have a wood kiln. Mm. I'm learning all these nice things. I don't drink anymore. Xavier, we're making um, a miniature cactus. Good. I'm glad to hear it, Penguin. Thank you. Oh, my finger's getting suctioned in there. So I think the next stream that we're throwing, which won't be for a little bit, we're gonna go back to bowls. I want some like matcha bowls, but I don't know when that'll be. That'll be a couple days because we have to trim all of the cups that we made 2 days ago, and then we have to do all this. So it'll be a while before that happens. And then I'm firing a wood kiln on the 1st and 2nd of August. So I don't know how much I'll be into the studio. What's up, Tony? Hold on. I gotta do a puzzle on TikTok. Ugh, I'm a robot. My hand's covered in clay. What do they want me to do here? Do I make it like cut like that? No. I don't like those spouts. I think they're kind of ugly. I can't show you anything I've made. The only stuff I keep in my studio is stuff that I use that are reject things. If you Google my name or go to my website, you can see some of the work though. I had a nice write up in Ceramic Monthly about double wall pieces, and I had some cool stuff there the other day. So we're gonna make this a little bit narrower here. Aesthetically, I think that's gonna be a little nicer. I want to see what the held review comment was, but I can't because my hand's covered in clay. So my favorite part is looking at how uncreative the people are in this chat sometimes when they're trying to be trolls. Not all you guys, you're all lovely people. I'm just saying the ones who are just like saying the same thing over and over again. Some of them get better. Like Yellow was good. I enjoyed his level of trolling because I didn't know what the his goal was. But damn, he looked good. You know? All right. I'm dying to know what this comment is. Hold on. It wasn't even anything bad. Uh, no, we're making. I mean, sure, why not? We're making teacups. I'll make whatever you want. We're making spouts for teapots. So we just threw 6 teapots bodies, and then we threw 6 lids, and now we're making 6 spouts, and we'll attach everything and trim them and blah 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 tomorrow. Usually, I do all these things in one sitting. So I would just be like a full finished teapot all in one go. But I have a class in 30 minutes, and so I just wanted to get the parts made, which I think we did pretty good. We're almost done with what I said we were gonna do, and it's been an hour, and we've made almost all 6 teapots. So feeling pretty good about that, I guess. I don't ever work like this. I usually like things to be just finished in one go. But I don't know, I'm ready for a little bit of a change up in my work cycle of how I make pots, what the pots are, things like that. I've been doing the same thing for so long that I'm just getting bored. Porcelain, 92700 porcelain. It's a cone 10 through kind of like it can get up to 13 porcelain from Sheffield Pottery. Is that a heart? Oh my God. Everybody's always asking for hearts. I'm happy to do a little heart for you at some point. What? Well, I'm glad you're back. How's the fur going? So I will be bending all these spouts later on, because again, no one likes a straight spout. A little curve to your spout is better. Can you explain to me what you perceive different between clay and porcelain? Oh my God, penguin, thank you, appreciate you. I don't know why I keep drying my hands. I keep thinking that I'm gonna torch these, and I'm not going to. Alex, this is my ninth day making pottery. Mm. Yeah. Does she not like her hair being brushed? Blah! Aw, I broke it. Damn. This was gonna be like the perfect amount of clay. All right, can't mess up. We only have enough for 2 more spouts, and I need 2 more spouts. I see. Thanks, Alex. So what's the difference between, but that doesn't answer the question about the, between stone, you said, clay and porcelain. I'm just curious what you define the difference to be. Hi, hi. And what do you think? Because I can't grow one, so that's as close as it's ever gonna get. Thanks, Alex, appreciate you. Cool. Uh, there is no different. There's stoneware, there's terracotta, stoneware, and porcelain. Um, but clay is all 3 of those things. Mm. But this is porcelain. Alright, 1 more to go after this. What do you mean, Randy? We'll do whatever you want. I don't really understand what you're asking for, though. Oh my god. That's pretty tough, Sharp. It doesn't sound like anybody's having fun in that situation. Alright, let's see if I can not mess this one up when I try to take it off. Alright, last one. The dragon crown, oh my god. That's cool. I like that. That's super cool. I've never seen that one. Okay, good. I'm glad, Sharp. Thanks, Penguin, I appreciate you. It's very sweet of you. Okay. That makes sense to me. It totally makes sense to me. How's he doing? I haven't seen Liam for a bit. I haven't really been coming on except to stream. I haven't really been looking at anything. Has he been streaming? Because anytime I've been on, I haven't seen him. Adorable. Bye, Sharp. Thanks for hanging. What does that entail, Randy? Like, what kind of stuff do you I don't I can you elaborate on, like, what the lid itself needs to be? It's very cool. Oh, I'm sorry, there's some clay on the screen. I can't really tell. Hi, hi. Good. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense why I'm not seeing him then. Good, I'm glad he's on vacation. Dude's been working hard. Okay. Okay, I'm done. 6 teapots. We made we just have to trim them and attach things, but that's it. We'll do all that stuff maybe tomorrow, or maybe we'll just trim all the cups we made. So we have 27 cups to trim, 6 teapots to trim and put together, and we'll do all that tomorrow if it's not like a million degrees in here. So, um, but I am leaving though. Sorry. Okay. Thanks for hanging, guys. I'll see you maybe tomorrow or tonight. If I do another stream, it's going to be packing up mystery boxes, and we'll either do that tonight or tomorrow night. I don't know if I have this stream the patience for it tonight, but we'll see. Thanks, Penguin. Hopefully, it's a good class. We'll see. Later. All right. Bye, guys. Bye, Sharp. Bye, everyone. You rock.